Let me say welcome to TNL WK, and that is the next level with Keith. The next level with Keith. And I am so grateful and thankful, not just because I have a great job or I have a fancy car or I have a bank account or for just friends and families. I am so grateful that when I woke up this morning and morning after morning, I can wake up independently, move my limbs independently, have a clear mind, be able to reason, think clearly, and move about independently throughout the day. That to me is a great blessing, and I do not take it for granted. And I would highly encourage you, wherever you are in the world or whatever state you find yourself in, try to harness and cultivate gratefulness and thankfulness. It will change your situation, I'm telling you. And folks, I'm having fun. I'm having fun on my YouTube channel. I'm not worrying about the views. I'm not worrying about subscribers. I'm not worrying about those things that folks sometimes worry about. Listen to me, I'm having fun sharing what I share. Those who get it and grab it, man, run with it. One thing I know, I'm here to waste my time doing this, and definitely not yours. But I look for alignment. All right. I look for those who can say, based on what I'm seeing, I can join this gentleman and go to the next level in areas that maybe I need to. Right. I'm looking to people as well, mentors and others who can take me higher as well. So whatever I can contribute to enhance your life, hey, so be it. So today we're going to talk about four things to look for. Four things. I mean, there's many more, but four things that I think is very important. If you're considering being online, starting a business, and as you know, I mean, look at the world now. It's very volatile. So many people have lost their jobs, and there's so much uncertainty about what's going on. Look at what's happening here, even with the current conflict with the U.S. and the Middle East and different things that are going on. It's affecting the prices of things, and it's affecting the gas, also the gas pump, or groceries, our electricity, and so many different things it's affecting. It's not easier. And experts say that it may get better, but it may get much worse before it gets better. I personally feel that you want to get your business that's legitimate, right? And you may not be a high entry fee to get started. It's not overbearing. It's not too demanding of you. And so you find that right thing. I'm telling you, I'm not talking about get rich quick now overnight. I'm talking about something you can build over time. Some for some people maybe months, some maybe a few years, but solid approach with a solid company and vision, you become unstoppable. All right. And so, if you're someone who's overly skeptical, you probably shouldn't be online. If you're overly scared, overly petrified about being scammed, overly petrified about they're going to get me, the boogeyman online, you probably should not be online. And that's just my solid advice to you. I mean, if you think about Facebook, it's not such a big name now, but they've established a giant audience globally, right? And I remember there were days when folks would try to request my friendship. Maybe you've done that yourself. When they reach out to request my friendship, I would try to go on their platform and look at their profile, see what they're attached to, see what they're about. That makes sense, right? Before I said yes. And I'm pretty sure folks do the same thing to me. All right. They check me out and say, okay, let's see what he likes and what he's into and who's attached to. And it doesn't make sense. Now, You know, those places have become a very scary place and a place that breeds a lot of sick people, folks who are just up to no good. You know, they're there to trick you, to scam you, to whatever it is. And so with all the fake stuff and the openness, a lot of us have gotten bitten, we've gotten scammed, we've gotten our account, compromised. And so we are fearful and we sometimes don't believe anymore. And I understand. All right. But the point is that if you're going to get to the point where you say, listen to me, I'm going to go online for the first time, could be a newbie, or you have done it before and you say, no, something, I'm going to give it a second shot, or a third shot, or a fourth shot, and see what happens. Then I'm here to help you, hopefully, to make you feel comfortable enough and develop the confidence. Because at the end of the day, people join people. And for years, I've tried to share so many different companies, lotion, potions, pills, and you name it. And not that it was wrong, but as I grew and understand certain things, I realized that people really join people. And I'm gonna give you some more things as I go along with my four things that you want to look for, and give you some experience I've had and some of my own life stories that it may hopefully connect with you and make you feel more comfortable. Because I'm sharing something tonight that I believe can enhance your life. Or today, this morning, this afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. All right. And I hope that you will see the value in it. If not, it's okay. So here's the first thing that you want to look for when it comes to you going online and joining someone in their opportunity, whatever that is. One is legitimacy and transparency. Verify the business is real. Look for a clear explanation of how it makes money, who runs it, company registration, all right, if applicable, of course, and contact information. Be cautious if details are vague or difficult to verify. That's important. Now, I've joined things before and didn't check those things years ago and end up, wow, lost money. But if you look at my YouTube channel right now, there's a lot more to me than just this video or this opportunity that they can look at that may give you a little more confidence in what I'm sharing. And if you look at the my YouTube channel, there's a little image below the title, little image that's there, it's like a profile image underneath the title of this video. If you click on that video, it opens up. When it opens up, there's links to my music, a website, link to my Facebook website, link to other sites that I have. All right. And that will give you more insight into who I am. Uh, for example, I play the saxophone. If you look in the background, see my sax back there and my guitar. All right. So right, let me see the piano right there. I mess around. I love music. All right. And I play different events, weddings, anniversaries, birthday parties. And when folks hire me, a lot of these people, before they hire me, they Google me. They do. A lot of them would not hire me if they saw something sketchy. Thank God I don't have any criminal record. Thank God for that. And they say, based on what they see, you know what? This guy is an author. He has a book. And my website, my music website, I've been on there for over 10 years. So I've had many, many clients, different cultures, backgrounds, nationalities. All right. And a lot of these folks having a wedding or something that they consider to be very important, and hiring somebody new. A lot of these folks go through serious research. They don't know me from Adams. I don't know them either. They're taking a chance to hire someone for the first time to play at their event. So you can imagine how many scrutiny I've probably gone through over the last 10 years. All right. That's something that you may want to understand about me. I've also been on there for over 10 years. When I started, most people there are not there anymore. Why did I last? Why did I stick with it? Why did I not leave after the first, second, third, fourth year? Why did I stay so long? And I remember when I started out, right? Things weren't like now. I had to build a resume, build a reputation, right? I get a lot of views and so on and so forth. That took time. Thank God the thing I'm showing in this video, the business concept, is not something that would take 10 years. It can take a lot shorter and do well. All right. So think about that as far as getting to know me. Flick around. All right. Transparency. So the company here, the CEO of this company, has been on for 50 years. You can check out his name, all right, online and see what he's done and that kind of thing. All right, and you can check out the company, you can all those fancy things. The BBB, Better Business Bureau. For those of you who know what that is, those of us in the United States, all right, check that out as well to feel comfortable. So you want to see that there's transparency. The website is there. There's a support on the website. There is a place. There's an address on the website. There's a real CEO, a real COO. There's one. Real products, real payment, real things. All right, that I've experienced. All right, and it's a beautiful thing. The other thing you want to consider is income claims. All right, a lot of them say we can give you can make X amount of money. No, we're not here to talk about any get rich quick stuff. We're talking about solid income and building over time. All right. Now, depending on your work ethic and how you are, some folks see results within months, some within weeks. Some may take a few years, but is it worth it? A lot of folks have worked for 20, 30, 40 years. And what do we have after that? Old age, weak bones, and maybe a meager pension. Come on, folks. The folks are changing their lives within 2, 3 years. All right. A lot of folks have gone to college, and when they finish and get their degree, yeah, that's a great thing to have, but they don't have an $80,000 loan, a $20,000 loan that they have to pay for. That's not fun. We're talking about it, something that can cost you less than $20 to begin, and you can look at retirement in a few years. And like I said, depending on what you do, it can happen very, very fast. So, income claims and compensation is important. Now, do I make? Have I made money? Yes. It's a beautiful thing. All right. Can I prove it? Yes. And so that's why I'm so big on saying, hey, you know what? Check things out, and and know that well it works like this, and you can see it. So if I say if you start today, you'll start in the green, it's not hype. If I say if you start today, you'll begin to earn today, it's not hype. All right, I can prove that because that's my experience, and it's the way the company is structured. That's what you'll experience. Now, over time, can I tell you what I'll make and what you'll make? No, but the way it's designed, everyone makes, everyone earns. All right. So it's important to look at those things as well. Number three, reputation and independent reviews. That's very important. All right. So yes, sometimes reviews can be tricky because something like Better Business Bureau, the BBB, folks go on there and they look for a company and say, "Oh, the company is legitimate. They have great reviews." But remember that BBB is they take payment, all right, from companies, and so therefore you can understand that sometimes, based on what they get, they may give a nice review when the company really don't deserve that kind of review. All right. And the ones who don't choose, one who chooses not to pay, they may be great companies and they end up getting low grades, right? This doesn't mean they're not good. So do some layered kind of thinking, different ways, different, way of searching and reviewing things. It's like when I look at the news and what's happening with even now with the U.S. and Iran, I look at U.S. news, but I also look at international news, world news, because they each have a different perspective and each emphasizes on different things. All right. So that's number three, reputation and independent reviews. It's important, but again, remember that sometimes you have to do it in a way where it's not just tunnel like, it's a wide range so you can get a good overall sense of what it is, because folks can be very hurtful and say bad things about a company just out of hate or jealousy or whatever it is. All right. And that can also be a bad thing and can turn you off from something that's beautiful. So be mindful of such things. So we talk about three reputation and independent reviews. Number four, cost, risk, and commitments. So understand what the cost is. All right. If I said low entry, I know what I'm talking about. If I said low risk, you can cancel anytime. There's no complication doing that. All right. You can see that what you need to do. Do you have to go through hoops and all kind of different craziness, quotas to meet, the kind of thing? You have to be in some kind of auditorship. You have to be in some kind of, know all those things. So because I know what I've done in the past, I've done those things. I've done the auditorships. I've done the quotas to meet every 2 weeks. I've done a lot of things that you're supposed to do, right? Make that list of 100 people. Not saying it's a bad thing, but those regimen, and then you have your supervisor, I'll call it your director or your person who sponsored you on your back every day, to go recruit somebody, go get your family, get your friends, get that, get this, and stressing you out because they want their money from your work. Not that here. Whole different ball game. Whole different ball game. And so that's why I'm excited about sharing what I'm sharing. So the cost, how would you like to pay? Less than $20. Okay, for a lot of you out there may be thinking about, I'm looking for some healthy wellness products. And where can I find them? How about you join for free, and get some of the lowest wellness products in this country? There are other companies that are charging a monthly membership to get their free, I'll call it discounted products, wholesale, right? But if you're not a paid member, you're paying a higher retail price. This company is saying you can join for free and pay lower than the company, apples to apples. Maybe a few products, maybe a little less or higher, but for the most part, you're talking about your health, lowest. So that's to me, I'm excited to even share that. All right, so that's important. So once you understand those things and so forth, now I watched this company leave from the first stage of launching to the fourth stage of official launch. I mean, beautiful thing when they first launched and they told you they were building their platform and they're building more products came on board, and they put in place the payment thing, and I saw that and it worked, and I used it, and I actually earned and transferred from there to my account, and I was able to see the products come in there, and they have smart dollars that you get, and that smart dollars I use it to pay for stuff on the website and not my own dollar in my bank or my pocket, things like those. And I watch how they grow to where they have that 4, 8 products. Now they have over 100 products. To now by the end of the year, they may have over 1,000 products, different categories, from male, female, kids, and dogs, and animals, and I mean, electronics. It's gonna be all kinds of different products. Like you have at Amazon, right? All different products. Except we profit sharing, we earn. We're not just spending. We're not just a cash drain. We're a cash gain. Beautiful thing. So this video right here, I'll let you know these 4 things to consider. All right. I didn't just come up overnight saying I'm gonna do this. It's years of experience, and I have years under my belt of what to do, what not to do, and what to look out for. Simple way, simple approach, not over the top, very easy. And if you get started, I can show you a simple way how in 6 months, even your card and file won't be charged. A couple of dollars, that's what you're paying per month. In 6 months, your car won't be even charged anymore. It's like you're having a free business for life. That's growing. So a lot of folks are going to be seeing really good experiences when it comes to um, getting started, and just let the company do their thing. They do their small 1%, 2%. The company does the 99% of the work, and you be smiling, smiling, smiling. All right. So thank you for checking me out here. God bless you. I think it's about 20 minutes now, and I'm excited. And I see you on my next video. Remember the 4 tips. Don't forget it. God bless.